Samatvam. Okay. I think that is a very peaceful place rather than jumping from happiness to depression constantly on a daily basis. But if you keep observing in between, there's a plane of observation that observes all of this that's happening. It's a very peaceful place to be.
Wow. A life of equanimity. That I think is a lovely pursuit, Karthik. And it's fascinating to have heard you over this last 1 hour. I didn't know this 1 hour going.
Okay, 1 hour. Okay. Thank you for listening for 1 hour. Actually, nobody does that.
No, it was a pleasure because I don't think at any point I had to make the effort because what you were saying had so much of resonance that it simply worked through everything. And you were brutally honest. You mentioned how your being puny was the reason you were picked upon, your introvertedness becoming probably your first source of self inquiry because you had enough time. You didn't have to go out and cultivate friends. So it became something that you, and then, your journey through VFX and everything else that you learned, and you're willing to accept yoga and how it was taught. And I think in some way, you have also understood. See, there's this thing that they say about actors. One of the things you learn about acting is that even without saying a word, you should still command the audience attention. So,
Yeah, that's a good one.
so
Yeah,
you don't need dialogue. It needs to be a presence. And I think in a lot of teachers, it's the presence of the teacher alone which sometimes gives us the comfort that yes, this person is going to make a difference to my life, and this is someone I can learn from. So I think both of us, we are fortunate that we found at various points in our life people who made a difference to our lives and were willing to invest in us and say that, okay, this is how you go ahead. And
yeah.
wonderful that in a place like the UAE, you have found